Thanks for your company. We are live on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. Some residents of Alaji, a suburb of Chorkor, are worried their homes will be washed away with the onset of the rains. The residents who claim they've been neglected by community leaders recorded this video after the rains last Friday. My colleague Maxwell Agwagba joins us from Alaji. Maxwell, you've been interacting with residents. What have they been telling you?
Yes, Benes, as you rightly mentioned, we are here at Alaji. You know, we live in a part of the world where the construction of drainage systems, usually it's good news to, residents. But the construction of a drainage system that runs through Alaji here is rather wreaking havoc on the people who live here in this community. A lot of them are complaining that gradually their homes are being washed away by, running water. And in fact, we've been here for about 30 minutes just to look at the stench of, erosion here caused by heavy rains. And in fact, we can report that there's heavy erosion, going on here as a result of the uncompleted, drainage system here. This toilet facility you can see here, we are told collapsed, some days ago because of the serious, erosion happening here. I have some of the residents around here with me. They are threatening to demonstrate in the coming days if government does not move in to fix or to complete this drainage system. I have one of them here. He has a lot of knowledge about the ongoing construction. Yeah, he's going to give us details about this project. Daddy, your name and then you're welcome to join us.
Okay, my name is Joseph Asari.
Now, can you give us some insights into the construction of this project?
This project was purposely mooted by the former AMA Chief Executive, Honorable Alfred Badapoy. At the time when he started the project, we definitely decided to tell him that this project can never be completed within 3 months' time. But he made us to understand that he was the one in charge and he will complete it before the election. Unfortunately, they were not able to complete it. They started the project, and after 2-3 months, they abandoned the project. The contractor who came from Swedro, we chased him to Swedro, and he made us to understand that the project that he has done had not been paid. Therefore, he will come back unless the money that he was expecting has been paid to him. He came later in October, some period up to getting to election time, and that was the end. But before this project started, we were not facing this problem at this particular area. It was Mr. Honorable Vanderpool who came here to make us to understand that he was going to give us a modern drainage which will be covered, and on top we can use it as road. Look at my container. The container has been destroyed because the contractor brought a grader, and the grader destroyed my container without even saying sorry. Nothing has been paid to me, nothing has been done to us. Every time we went to AMA, when this current government too came, we went to AMA, they made us to understand that this project was never embodied in their administrative project. Therefore, we should go back and tell the person who mooted the project. We went to Vanderpool. Vanderpool made us to understand that he is no more going to do anything, but rather the government of the day should continue. So who is going to continue the project? Okay. If the project is not done...
If you say Vanderpool, you're talking about the former mayor. The former mayor.
The former mayor, who is now the MP for Abrek Masaf. It means they purposely came here to do this to fool us, just because they wanted us to vote for them, and they have failed us. And this is not the time for them to come and tell us stories.
Now we have a lot of the residents gathered here. I can count. Some of them are at the other side, about 30 of them, 40 of them. Now, Mommy, tell me, what are some of the challenges that you're going through? It's quite ironic for me to hear that this drainage system has rather, compounded your woes here. This drainage system has rather, brought so much trouble to you rather than alleviating the flooding situation here. What is the problem with this uncompleted project here?
Okay. My name is Salome Danso.
Okay, I want to look into the camera.
My name is Salome Danso.
Yeah.
Please, I want to speak Gan so that they will hear what I want to say.
Okay, you go ahead.
Oh, fine, I see Bami. I told me Salome Danso. Ni no ni ya no e bi ene sani na wa dente. Wa here be na me bia ne gota na je me ne kasi ni be mi na me ba je sie wo ka ma ka je na me ba fe na me ba pa ameke o me ba gbe na no da na ba fe election me ne kunu na me ba sia me wo kokode na bibi.
Well, she says before the construction of this drainage system commenced, they raised issues about the duration for the completion of the project, and they were assured that they would be done, I mean, in no time, before the elections actually, but it looks like that has not happened.
Agbene nanu nyeke wo fefe tiafie wo hia kuma wo tiafie boni nyumo ke ni na de ma hebe bia ne wo tun ka woni bi fe iya ko lo e bia ne na ibola e ba gbe wo e bia ne wo pa fa dent na kwe government e kwa ne ba fe ni ne ha wo sika wo ye wo tumi lete kokode ne bi ba men di step wo won pa fa we ne wa na ko dan won pa fa na ba fe gota ha wo be no ba te sie ta flat fe ka ni bi ka form aso e bi ene ni wo hie bi ya bi ene ati wa mo fe ka ni bi wa nya wa fe no ko no won pa fa ye isi ba no.
Okay, well, she's pleading with authorities to come and complete this project. She says some of the residents here have actually turned this place into an open defecation site where they defecate here. Sometimes they also throw human waste, human excreta here into this uncompleted projects. She says, there are times that when they are asleep, they will have, frogs, coming into their rooms and making all sort of noise. She basically is talking about the inconvenience and discomfort posed by this uncompleted project here. I have some other residents also who want to talk. Daddy, Daddy, I'll let you. Okay, you want to leave. Okay, so what do you want to see?
We want to ask the government that if a project is mooted, it is completely discussed, programmed, and then contract awarded. We want to find out whether the contract was awarded before this project was started. And if it was awarded and the contractor had failed, who is going to chase for the people's money? The contractor has to be arrested and put before justice. This man, Amidu, because this is a project which is costing more than 400 million cedis. And nobody is caring. If you go to AMA, I went to AMA Sub-Metro, Abrekwasaf. They said they would come and inspect. None of the officers have been here. I've gone there 3 good times. None. Look at Sun winning here. Sun winning. Because the boys are not having any job. They all rush here to win sand just to go and sell and make their living. I've stopped them, and there have been a lot of confrontations. So if the project is not done, we'll go on demonstration and nobody will vote for anybody.
Interested. Daddy, let me just assure you before you go, in fact, we're picking word. Earlier you told us that, you've had a lot of, media organizations coming here. You've not seen any results. Yes. Well, the good news I'm hearing right now is that the mayor, as we speak right now, is on his way to this place just after seeing what is happening, here. So that's the good news. So very soon, I'm sure, they'll do something to bring relief to you. Yes.
Okay. If the current Ajesowa is coming there, we have confidence in him. But for the previous one, I've never seen a mayor who has left his position and go and contest for MP. Never. Yes. It's only Opanapo who has done that, and it's wrong.
Yes. Okay, that is going to work. But let's continue the conversation here. Your name?
I'm a minister of the gospel of Christ. So what I want to do or what to say is I'm asking one question. Is this drainage or the project for the MP, Abrekwan South, or the area assembly member, or the mayor, who is now in charge of the whole Ghana district? So what I want to do now is, these are the community. It's very bad. The drainage is very bad. So I just wanted to know if the political people are telling us lies. They will do this, and after all, when they are not in power, then nobody is here to do that. So please, I will urge the government to come up, because this is a community. Members are here, everybody is here. We have so many people, we have community. The children also are here, they have been coming to school, passing through this drainage to school. At times they will fall into this. So what happens? So I will urge the government to come up to come and do something for us. Thank you very much.
Okay, we are also hearing that the MP for the area is also on his way to this place right now to see the situation, for himself. But we want to know more about the discomfort. What kind of discomfort or inconvenience is this posing to you?
In fact, I can't tell so much. We are in a community. So the government has to come back to come and do something for us. That's
okay. I have another resident here, Oswald. Oswald, you also live here. Now, I want us to focus on the inconvenience. We've heard about ongoing sand winning activities here, which is very dangerous for the structures here. We've seen some of the buildings for ourselves. A lot of them are being washed away. We are getting into the rainy season, June, July, and definitely the rains are going to be heavy. Some people have also turned this place into an open defecation site. What are some of the challenges that you residents here are facing?
Max, actually, until Saturday, I called on GTV to come. I didn't know it was that serious. We are just by the street. So I thought it was just about filling the gullies created. But I didn't know it was that serious. I grew up here before I went to my father's side of Chorkor. We used to play football here when I was a child. But as it appears, it means there's no place for you to play the football anymore. The part we used to play is no more. And I've done my best, possibly. I've spoken to the MP. I've sent messages to him. I've been to the office. I've spoken to the personal assistant, Willie. I've spoken to the assembly member when I came back. When you go up there, you see that I'm feeling. I thought it was just a galley, so I had to get some strips of sand to fill. I called the assembly member. They call him Showman. I don't know him. I just came here not too long. So I called him and told him what I was doing. He assured me within 2 days he was going to talk to the mayor and make sure it's been done. What happened from afar was that because of the gullies, they started dumping refuse there. And because it was closer to our building, I had to call attention. In fact, I called a personal assistant of the mayor, Jennifer, and quickly it was resolved. So I thought it was just there. Until I had to call the media to come and see what was happening. I realized that my part is nothing to really talk about as compared to this place. If you go further, it was Saturday I had to make that journey. If you go further, the next time we have the June 3rd kind of rainfall, we're going to record disaster. So apparently, I'm not going to say anything in hiding. I have come to tell the people that I have tried the structures that be. So we have it done. If it's not done, well, they are suffering most. We have to organize and cause some kind of demonstration. Okay. We have to block streets.
Before we come to the demonstration, we'll talk about that shortly. But one of my cameraman to just capture how the school children they find it a bit easy, crossing. But for our old women, for the aged who live in this community, it's quite difficult for them, to cross to the other side. Now, we, in fact, invited the assemblyman for the area to meet us here. He's not here, but since we have information that the MP is coming, I'm sure when he comes here, he'll be able to answer some of the questions. You are threatening, the residents here are threatening to demonstrate in the coming days. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, what is going to happen is, personally, I have tried structures. There's a custom officer who has filed so many petitions to the office that be. So what is turning out to be that we need to go beyond just sending the structures. We have got, according to them, before I came, they have had a lot of media coverages to no effect. So what we have decided to do now, we need to be blocking roads. We have to petition and do demonstration. Maybe we have to march the people to the office of the MP. He never gets into the office. We don't know where the assembly member is. For now, the immediate person to contact is the MP, member of parliament. Of course, I'm reliably told that he came around about 3 months to the election. He promised he was going to fill this thing. So if there has been any other communication, just get back to the people. Get them informed that this is the situation. Within a short interim, this is what we can do. I have personally tried to call him. If you go through my WhatsApp, I have WhatsApped him, I've tried calling him, and the kind of response are very bad. So, together with other youth people who are not around, and those who are kind of elites and who have been to the university and stuff, we are not voting. It's not really about not voting. I've asked people around to grow over the political lines. NPP and DC should go away because NPP and DC are still having this problem. So we have to go beyond that. If it has to do with demonstration, we demonstrate. We make sure no road is made available for the passage of vehicle. If that would be the reason for them to come in, then they come in and solve the problem. Okay. But as you can see, we have children here. We have school children passing through this. And if you go beyond, you can see that the rain is washing away the foundations. Are they waiting for death? Are they waiting the kind of June 3rd disaster before they come in quickly to do this? No, we can't just wait.
Okay. Thanks so much for talking to us. Berners, you just heard from some of the residents here at Alagi. In fact, when you come here, majority of the buildings lined up on the shoulders of this uncompleted drainage system here. A lot of them are in danger right now because after every heavy rainfall, the gullies here deepen, and then it threatens, the structures here. A lot of them are being washed away. As I mentioned earlier, this toilet facility here has been washed away. We are told that the owner was actually using that facility when that incident happened. Some structures behind it, some of the adjoining structures also are facing similar situations here at Alagi at Mamprobi.
Thank you very much, Maxwell Agbagba. There. We'll come back to you, Maxwell, when MP for the area, Alfred Oku-Vanderpoy, and the Mayor of Accra, Mohamed Yeje Sowa, visit the area. We have some news that they are heading there right away. We'll come back to you when they arrive.